Forde, thoughts on, obviously disappointing loss, thoughts on kind of how the game played out from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, we're just constantly playing defence. I mean, we gave up 21 offensive rebounds, so they get 18 more shots. We were just constantly just getting outworked and outmuscled on the rebounding. So it's always going to be tough when you lose the possession game.
Sure. Obviously, Sam back in for his first game for the side this season. First of all, was it good to have him back?
Yeah, no, definitely. You wanted to obviously just throw him straight out there and try and get the rust off. But, yeah, the biggest thing for Sam, obviously, was just trying to get the air in the lungs and conditioning. But, no, it'll be good, obviously, when we get some more reps with him.
Obviously, that first minute, I think he dived on a loose ball and was unluckily out of bounds, and then, caught a alley-oop on what looked like a kind of designed backdoor cut. Good to kind of see him, for the fans as well, to see him kind of, diving on loose balls and catching lobs and that kind of thing. Yeah,
I thought it'd be, I mean, we worked on it during the week. It'd be great to sort of give a welcome back type present for him. And then again, we ran it again, knowing they'll make the adjustment and him making the play to get KG that open three. So, look, I mean, that's just, again, when you have Wardenberg, it just opens up so much more opportunities for you.
And last one on him, obviously, he played for 24 minutes tonight. Was that a minutes restriction, or was it a minutes restriction, or was it a medical thing? Was it kind of your decision to limit him at all, or?
No, we wanted to try to keep him 20 to 25, just purely from the cardio side of things. We knew we wouldn't be able to go long stretches with Sam, and there was a couple of times through the game where he sort of asked for it. Just again, when you go from nothing to training and then having to play, especially against a physical team like Tassie, you start to blow pretty hard quickly.
Excuse my ignorance if I'm not informed about this, but Mo, was he a late out for this one? Or?
No, he copped a bit of a knock in the Illawarra game, and it just didn't go as we tried to manage him in the week, and it just didn't respond. And so I think the call was made either yesterday or today.
Sure. That's last one. I'm good.
Good.
Do you have any questions on Team?
Yeah, it's 40. I'll jump in quickly. Just back on Sam quickly. One thing you might need to give him some guidance on is not punching the LED screens going forward.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, he punched it and had it pretty bruised and bloody hand afterwards.
Must have been a good reason for Sam.
But aside from that, did you like the signs of getting to see him and Jack working together for the first time, and how much you're looking forward to seeing what they can do now as a tandem, which was the plan coming into the season? Yeah,
I mean, we obviously we still struggle to obviously take the scoreboard over. There's things where we can run and we can use Jack, especially as a bit of a decoy. We get the sets, but we want to. What happens when we sort of just coming down and a little bit more free flowing, and that's probably the biggest adjustment now that with the focus of Jack and Sam, we don't want too many guys just spectating off the ball, and so we'll keep obviously making strides in that. We're behind the 8 ball, and so there's a bit of catching up to do with that. But the indicators there early on, especially for the first quarter, and we'll keep building on that.
The start was great. I mean, the energy you came out with was pretty infectious. What do you think changed from there in terms of just them winning the possession battle like they did, those offensive rebounds? What do you think what do you put that down to?
I mean, it's just straight effort on the O-boards. We try to compete. We either just got out-muscled or, they just sent more guys than we did. It was a 2-point game with 3.5 minutes to go, and we make one of the biggest liability mistakes in the game, and this is probably also our default setting when we panic in some areas is really bad, and so there was a couple of times where we got burnt on a back cut, we got torched on a non-ball screen, we went under something when we shouldn't have, we didn't switch on something when we should have. So you can't dwell too much on giving up the O-boards, right? Like if it happens, you got to move on to the next possession. So, with a 2-point game, with the errors that we made and the battle that it was out there, we made some critical errors, and so we end up losing the game by 13, which is purely 100% on us.
Some of those breakdowns, is it purely just because you haven't had a lot of time with the group to play together, or what do you put some of those down to?
No, it's like we making brain fade mistakes, and it's not good. We got to be better.
What about Admiral? He didn't play a lot of minutes. Is he healthy? Was that just the coach's decision tonight?
Yeah, we got his hips a bit sore, so he wasn't moving as great, and so with the pace of the game, it was my call during the game. But we want to try and make sure that we get him moving back to what we know he's capable of doing.
You got almost a full week now until you play again. Is there a chance for? I mean, would you expect Mo to be back firstly for your next game, and then is Rain getting pretty close?
We expect Mo, hopefully, and that's part of sitting him out for this game was with one eye on the future, knowing we've got 3 games in 6 days coming up. So knowing that if we sort of push through it this weekend, it was probably going to put down the following weekend. So it was a bit of a call just to have one eye on the future. And Rain's still a bit of time off, so we don't expect him before Christmas.
All right. Thanks, Forde.
Awesome, thank you. Done, thank you.